Hey, welcome to another Practice Profit Report, where every week I deliver to you a power-packed, intense and punchy, motivational message that will completely 100% keep your mind at peak state, your practice focus dialed in, and most of all, you in alignment, with your goals, with your principles, with your prosperity. Today, I want to share something that's very important to me. Over the last couple weeks, in the first part of March, I hosted our quarterly wealth group masterminds. Now we call this the Manning Wealth Group family. It's what it is. It's my most prized achievement, really, in the community that we've built and created. Now, once a year, we host our top 100 at our private doctor retreat. It is the most sought after, exclusive, and sacred ground in any one place that the most 100 ambitious doctors in the entire country come together to be with each other. Because what we know is the people you hang around are the people who rub off on you. So better pick your friends wisely and go to environments that make you better, stronger, faster, smarter, more positive in all the things. So today, to wrap up this powerful month of creation, which it is every month in our lives, but March, in keeping with our theme of prosperity and luckiness and pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, you've built a life. You built a beautiful, fertile ground. So I wanted to share with you one of the things that I said to our wealth groups this spring quarter of 2026. I talked about how to have the greenest grass right here beneath your feet. And the first way to do it, of course, is by what you focus on, you get more of. And so you want to have the greenest grass, then you better go tending your greenest grass right here. Most people, they're constantly searching for other solutions. As a matter of fact, our industry is great at selling you the next bright, shiny object, the next fancy piece of technology, the next marketing scheme, the next, oh boy, does this ring a bell from the last 7 days? Insurance plan. Oh my gosh. There are solutions everywhere to problems you didn't even know you had. How about that for something? Well, here's the deal. We talked about, watering what you want more of. We talked about protecting the boundaries around you. And that peace of mind comes mostly from no anxiety and from restraint. And we talked about weeding the garden, weeding your life, keeping the things that you don't want out. And what happens when you let in a shitty complaining patient, an unreliable dysfunctional team member, even your own negative thoughts to worldly circumstances or societal problems. Those things expand. And then they start to encroach and overcome on all the good that you have. We return to gratitude every time, in every way. Every single start and end to every day. That's what we do. Now, I wanted to talk, though, about this. One of my favorite quotes is that all achievement first begins with a stated desire, publicly proclaiming what it is you want and giving yourself permission. I'm here most and first to tell you, not only are you worth it and do you deserve it, but it's possible to give you permission to dream, to desire, to be bold, not bashful with your one beautiful life. So I just want to say, desire equals achievement, 100%. The other two major reminders of, I think, the greatest self-help and personal development principles ever created. You have the power of positive thinking. You have Think and Grow Rich. And all those things are wonderful and true. But if you want to come down right to it, number one is acres of diamonds. The Cromwell Acres of Diamonds say that mine your own land, tend to your own garden, polish the rocks and let them shine. Because your acres of diamonds is your masterpiece. And as the old saying goes, if you ain't happy here, you ain't going to be happy anywhere. Because I said to our advanced training, our 100 or so dental success professionals who were here not long ago, I said, you know what? The difference between people who are the happiest and the saddest is not that one had better things in their life and one had worse things in their life. Because actually, it's often the opposite. The more tragedy, and yet somehow, okay, often the more happiness, the more fulfillment, and the more gratitude, because they've seen it through. They've dealt with the extremes. Okay, the people who have this is a happy-go-lucky and it's all easy street, those people complain the most. They take it all for granted. Everybody want what isn't theirs instead of just owning this. So I hope that's why you're here, why you keep showing up. It's because I remind you of your lifestyle practice, of what makes it possible, and that by your own design, your own terms. But you got to keep desiring proudly, unapologetically. Okay? Without shame or guilt or bashfulness or judgment or timidity. No. Desire. Because without the seeds of desire, there will be no reaping the rewards of achievement. That's it. Acres of diamonds. Okay? That's what you do. The next one is my favorite. And it's Earl Nightingale, The Strangest Secret. So today I just want to remind you about the strangest secret. And I'm going to read it actually in one simple sentence. Your life moves in the direction of your dominant thoughts. And the surest path to success is to choose a worthy goal and think, act, and live in alignment with it every day. This is why I'm here, my friend. This is why I show up. So that I can help keep your dominant thoughts pure, powerful, positive, prosperous, possible. Okay? So important to me. And that's what you got to do. You got to commit, okay, to protecting your mind, to cleaning out the clutter, and being absolutely immune to criticism, to naysaying, to negativity. So important. The Strangest Secret says that what you think about most is what you will manifest in your life. So expand your desires. Okay? Be impeccable with your words and your actions. Harmonious alignment. Don't wish you were at home when you're at the practice and wish you were at the practice when you're at home. Okay? Be where you are and enjoy it. Be at one with it. This is your mission. So I can tell you this. It's real easy. What's easy, you say? It's real easy to be complacent, to fall into old habits, to not go in early, to not exercise or eat well, to not comprehensively diagnose, to not correct the team member, to not motivate and inspire and lead with your heart. It's real easy to do less, to do mediocre, to do nothing at all. Real easy. But easy is not why we're here. Okay? We don't want easy. We want worth it. That's what we want. And one of my favorite books is called It Takes What It Takes, Whatever It Takes. Okay? You know, my brother and I, starting out in business, he came up with that tagline way before it was a popular acronym. WIT, Scott, whatever it takes. That was our motto. Because we knew whatever it takes, okay, to make it worth it would be worth it. Okay? And so here's what I want you to do. I want to give you a piece of advice. There's a book written about it. And one of the thought leaders right now today in personal development and self-help and really helping to make the old principles and gurus and leaders who made everything we do right now possible to bring that back to the mainstream. He said the greatest piece of advice he ever got is very simple. It's called do hard things. You know, every year I give a book to my wealth group as a theme for the year to anchor their minds, ground their principles, and keep them fired up and inspired from the inside, burning with passion for their lives. I want that for you. Okay, I've given a book called It Takes What It Takes. Given a book called, okay, Whatever It Takes. Okay, I've given a book this year, okay, previously called Discomfort, Hunting Discomfort. It's all about do hard things. I've given a book this year about the confident mind. And you are your best self when you're your most confident self. When you will rise up and you will do hard things. But it all begins with a desire in order to have achievement. Okay? What gets you out of bed, hitting the ground running into the practice on fire, proud with gratitude to be able to do what you have made possible, not to resent or regret it, and to still be filled up and fueled up at the end of the day for your life. This is what it's all about. So whether it's talking about my insurance cure, whether it's creating a lifestyle practice, whether it's just owning proudly your own private practice and pathway to independence, it all comes back down to this and to you. You got to be clear with your goals. You got to be proud of your desires. You got to fuel your ambitions. And then you got to do hard things. Okay? And you got to do the work that makes it worth it to you. That's why you're an independent, keyword, dentist. That's why you're a person who believes in freedom. That's why you chose to be an entrepreneur, a creator of your own destiny. So step up, level up, okay? Look up, okay, to all that's possible. And I just want to say, I'm proud of you for being here. I'm proud of you for doubling down on your goals, on being true to your potential, to stop negotiating with your dreams and compromising and settling for less than you truly deserve, than you actually want, and that you innately desire. Mine those acres of diamonds, and remember this, the strangest secret of success is it ain't all that much of a secret. Your life moves in the direction of your dominant thoughts, and the surest path to success is to choose a worthy goal and think, act, and live in alignment with it every day.